Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. Thank you for being here. If you would like to book a healthy conversation or a reading or purchase any of my books, you can visit www.milkhoneyrose.org to do so. And you'll see the website linked to the bottom of this video. I also have a membership where the extended readings will be when I do extendeds, as well as additional love readings will be found there weekly as well. Okay. All right. So this is a whatever comes out reading. Let's see. What do you want them to know, Spirit? What is the message here? I love speaking to Spirit. They're so sweet. And some of them are crazy, but the spirits that are with me, they're usually very sweet. I just remembered a weird dream that I had last night. I feel like I need to look it up because I don't know what it means and I forgot to look it up. But a raccoon was trying to it's like it had rabies or something. It was trying to get me. I don't know what kind of, what was that about? Wait a minute. And then I was pushing it. And I remember feeling its hair, and it was all soft when it was on the right side of me. It was like you know how a dog tries to get up on your leg? That's what it was doing to me, but it was a raccoon, like a fully grown raccoon in my dream trying to get to me. And then I kind of was okay, raccoon, why are you over here? And then once it went to my left leg, it was looking like it had rabies and it was trying to bite me. And I was like, oh no, you gotta go, raccoon, because I don't know what. First of all, why are you here and where did you come from? And why one minute you was being sweet on the right side, but when you got to the left side and you was trying to crawl up my leg like a dog, you got hostile. Hold on, there's a message here, I think. Wait. It was like it was trying to get my attention. What does it mean? Raccoon in a dream can symbolize a range of things, often relating to hidden or underestimated aspects of yourself or your life. It could represent resourcefulness, adaptability, or a need to be more cautious and discerning in your interactions with others. The specific context of the dream, such as the raccoon's behavior and your emotional response, can provide further clues to its meaning. Okay, so I was okay, because the raccoons, I think their faces are so cute. But the raccoon when it was on my right leg, I kind of went to pet it, but then I was trying to do what I was doing or something, and it just came out of nowhere. It appeared as I was walking. And then I was trying to do what I was doing, but the raccoon wanted my attention. And then it got all hostile when it got to my left leg. Now I'm thinking about how the right side of our brain is feminine and the left side is masculine. What? Hold on. What's this about? Resourcefulness and adaptability, playfulness, want to play, seeking true self. I didn't feel threatened. Once I realized this mouth was open when it got to the left side, I was just oh no, raccoon, you gotta go. But I wasn't scared. It was just you need to move, raccoon. I felt real, I don't know. I just felt just why are you in my way right now? They say when you have dreams to pay attention to how you feel. And I still felt calm. I was just trying to figure out where did you even come from? That was the first thought I had. Because I was just walking and all of a sudden you just appeared trying to climb up my leg. Maybe I'm getting someone that hasn't been talking to you or something like that in a while. They just gonna come out of nowhere and be extra aggressive, really forward with you, and you're gonna be wait, I thought wait, where did all this energy come from? Because you didn't have any energy towards me. So that something like that could be happening to you now, or it's going to. Kind of like, yeah, and then the Five of Wands here, because when the raccoon got to the left side of me, it got like irate, like it got like annoyed. Maybe if you don't respond to this person the way they want you to, they're going to get mad at you or feel some type of way. Because it was nicer when it was on the right side of me, but when it got to the left, it just started tripping. It's like someone really wants your attention. Someone really, and it's starting to make them angry. So they feel like charging at you. And then, okay, so the Empress is out, and the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Wands. So it's like they really feel affected by your lack of attention towards them, this person. They want your attention really, really bad, whoever this is. And it's not a game. Like, they are very serious. They want, like, your undivided attention. And they not playing. I keep on feeling like they not playing with you. That's how I felt that raccoon was acting like that. That raccoon wasn't playing with me. But I wasn't playing with it either, and I wasn't interested. I was trying to do what I was trying to go somewhere. I don't know. This is different. This is a different duo right here. They feel like it's urgent. Like there's urgency here that I'm feeling. I don't know if it's a bad thing yet though. Like I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna keep reading to see what Spirit says. But they like chop, 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 chop. Will hurry up. You like hurry up. Okay. The Chariot is here. See, hurry up. You see all of the urgency. The Knight of Swords is quick. Don't think too fast. I mean, did I say that right? Don't think too fast. Doesn't think through. I mean, they move quicker than they think. Like as soon as they have the thought, they go, but they don't think about if they actually should or not, or they don't think about like how they gonna look. They just don't care, and they're gonna be very forceful. I feel like it's just like this forcefulness. Really, I think you know what? This feels like somebody that has so much to say, and they've had so much to say for a while, and they just, oh my gosh, they're like bubbling over, like shaking inside, just like I have so much to say. That's what it feels like to me. Or I just need to be around you. I need to feel you. You like M.I.A, and it's really affecting them. Missing in action is M.I.A. They tweaked out like that raccoon. They tweaked out right now. But I don't know if they have good intentions or not. So this is what we try to find out. I don't really like that Five of Wands right here. But that could be them fighting with themselves about how they feel. Because right after that is the Four of Swords. Like they're thinking about their attitude. They're thinking about their approach towards you. Because I feel like deep down inside that, oh yeah, okay, they trying to chill. So in alignment with the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is slow. That's the complete opposite. They can feel themselves tripping over you, and they're trying to tame themselves. So that's a good thing. They're trying not to like be too aggressive, like the left side raccoon. Even though it was the same raccoon, but when it moved to the left, it was acting trippy, like trying to like it was trying to gnaw on me, but it didn't put its mouth to me. But its mouth was open, like it was attempting to do a thing. Okay. So this person is trying their best not to approach you in such a way because they don't want to look crazy, and they don't want to be seen as someone who doesn't think straight or isn't being reasonable, because right now they feel a little unreasonable. If they came at you like in that energy, where they're in that Knight of Swords energy, they could probably say something that they would feel foolish after the fact when they think about what they said to you. Because they feel like that at that time when they're like that, they can say anything out their mouth. And it's just because they miss you. I like that they're mindful enough to realize that it's almost like they check themselves. Like, I don't want nobody, I wouldn't want anybody to come to me like that. So I need to be careful of how I go to my person, because I need to treat people how I want to be treated. So I need to like tame myself. It's like this person gave themselves a pep talk. Yeah, and Spirit came and gave them a visit too. With this Three of Pentacles, that's what it's giving me. Like they were speaking to themselves and thinking about how they want this encounter to go, so it can go in such a way of public victory and enjoying each other's company instead of arguing and having like a conflict. They don't want to have no conflict with you. They really don't. They just want something new, but they don't want to have a conflict with you. But they know if they would come to you too fast, they wouldn't be all the way right, because there's too many. It's been too much time, and there's something here about them moving slow when they should have moved fast. Now they want to move fast and they need to move slow. This is so all over the place, but that's exactly what I just got, and I understand it. I hope you do too. Maybe I should say it again. They feel like there was a time before where they should have came towards you and moved fast, but they didn't. So now they're moving slow. When they really don't want to. They want to get to it, which is to you. They want to get to you, okay? They feel like they like abandoned you. They feel like they didn't treat you right. And that's bothering them. It bothers them a lot to recognize how they behave themselves towards you. Now it's like their energy is a bit frantic. It feels frantic. So they're going to try their best not to like overpower the situation, because they see you as their family, and they want you to see them the same way. So they're gonna tame themselves and be very what's the word? It just feels like this calmness, and I believe I felt that before I started this video, is this calm energy that they want to be in when they talk to you. They don't want to be erratic, like how they feel inside sometimes when it comes to you. And it's just really about them, I heard, not knowing what you're doing with this Two of Swords coming out. And it's coming out right in alignment with the Six of Cups in reverse. They want a family with you, but they feel like them taking so long when they should have come to you and they didn't. They don't know if what they feel like they had with you before is still an option for them. They're hoping that someone else is not giving to you, and they're hoping that you're not like with someone. And they believe that you are the type that would be with someone with great wealth and like public recognition, someone who is respected, because they feel like you are someone who is respected, and they feel like you would be with someone like that, and they're hoping that you're not, because they want to be that person. They don't want you to be with anybody else. Look how these cards came out right here. I'm trying to pick them up. I was flipping through them as I was reading. So it's the King of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Lovers, and the I almost said the Angel, even though it is an angel, but the Temperance card. You know, they don't know if it's going to work between you and them, because they don't know what you're doing and what you have in mind. And they don't even know if you're interested in them anymore, because they had so many mixed feelings that when they feel they should have made a move, they didn't. And so This person is hoping that you're not in a relationship ready to marry someone else because they see you as marriage material. And they're like, if I see it, I know other people see it too. Okay? And to them, they look at you as their angel. You see this temperance, and it's an angel. And the problem is that you were an angel in disguise. However, there's something about, even though that person knowing that, they still did something else at some point in time, whenever that was. And you would know what I'm talking about if this message resonates with you, where instead of them coming towards you, they did something else. And now they feel like, being that they did something else, you did too. And that something else could have been to go to a third party. So they feel like you probably did the same thing that they did, because they feel like you're so attractive that you're not single. Like they feel like you gotta be talking to somebody. However, that might not even be true in reality. However, if you ask this person, just because of how they move, they tend to put people in their own categorical slot to perceive people that they view. So if this person is someone who dates around a lot, they feel in their mind, sometimes they think that many move the same way they move, and they could be aligning you with other people that they know. However, you could be someone who's not even dating right now, because you could be focused on you. What they think that you may have with somebody else, they want with you, and they've wanted it already before. They just needed to let go of something, whatever that is. Anger, misalignment with the divine. It feels like they were out of alignment. They needed divine alignment, because divine alignment sets them free. Okay. Now that they realize who you are, they just want to hurry up, because they feel like you may get snatched. Like someone may take you away from them, which is why they feel like they're trying their best to calm down. Okay. Which they are. They're going to. And I also feel like they're going to come to you with apologies too. They're going to be honest with you, and they're going to apologize for how they may have treated you and what they've done, if this is someone that you know. Even if this is someone that you spoke to for a short time and something went left, like a conversation went south, there was some type of unnecessary argument that may have taken place. They also gave you very little. Whoever this person was, you felt like they weren't really given enough, no matter what it is. You felt like they could have done better in that area when it comes to them really showing you that they care. They just weren't ready though. That's all that is. They weren't ready. Let's see. Can I have one card from this deck? Secret came out, and Curious, and Gift. Okay. I also have Envy here. I think someone's envious of you or something. That might be like the third party that they were dealing with. They're envious of you. They watch you. The third party could know about you somehow. I don't know how. Maybe they went through this person's phone and saw something. Saw them looking at you and got mad. Like your person was trying to keep it a secret, or maybe they weren't. They were just kind of so into you that they may have been looking at you while they were with this other person online or in a video or something. There's something huge I'm dying to share with you. They want to tell you something. Curious. I'm intrigued and want to learn more about you. Okay, they're curious about you. Gift. There's something I'd like. There is something I'd like to have. There is something I'd like you to have. I couldn't see the you. I saw it, but then I didn't because the light is shining there. They want to gift you something. This person wants to give to you, and the third party is mad because somehow, yeah, they recognize that they're really feeling you, and it made them feel not so good, I guess. Not so good, okay? Choices and their consequences. Look, there's 2 swords here. Choices, and they feel that they've suffered a karmic experience because of the choice that they made to be with that karmic. Dream thief, refusal of the call. So they knew that you were their person, and they refused to partner with the universe. The universal, or the universe, is your partner in the hand, you see. And then this one, the number 13 is here. It says dream thief, refusal of the call. So this person knew that you were sent as a gift from God, and they refused it. And then because they refused you at one point when they were being all, however that was that they were being, they realized that they made a bad choice because they chose a karmic, and they ended up experiencing karma because they were like reaping the karma from that person or those people that they were dealing with. So now they want to gift you, to apologize to you, and to also apologize to God. It feels like they feel like they betrayed God as well. And they could know that the third party is, I don't know, trying to undermine the relationship between the two of you before it gets to a place. And they try to do this through like some type of tactical manipulation that they would put on your person. They could have put roots on them, okay? They could have stole a shirt and went to a practitioner and had them, and it is a shirt that they wore. I'm seeing a shirt, a white t-shirt, and I'm seeing a black t-shirt. If this person was acting like real different, if this person was acting real different, if you actually knew them and it was kind of like out of nowhere, it's because this person paid a practitioner, and like that energy shift worked because it was a love spell trying to get this person to stay with them. So they was keeping them zombified. This spiritual thing ain't no joke. And if you live in a life of like on demon time, you're an easy target because you don't have your protection. The shield of God is not on you, protecting you through your choices and your wisdom. If you don't use your wisdom and your ability to make sound decisions, you leave yourself open, and you lose the protection because you're not answering that call. The more you don't answer the call, the harder life gets, honestly. I noticed that because there was plenty of times where I didn't answer, and I got my whole ass handed to me a few times, okay? But we all been through that before. That's a part of this life. We must learn from the mistakes that we make. And then when we learn, we don't do that no more. We don't do it no more. Well, at least we're not supposed to. Don't be one to go back there now, okay? Let me close this off. Let's see. I'm gonna close it off with a couple of cards from this deck. Let's see what Spirit has to say. This person feels really bad though. They feel really bad about what they did, and they just want to apologize to you. And whatever you allow, they'll respect it. Like if you didn't want to have nothing to do with them, they'd be like, okay, I understand. But this moment will stay with them forever if you decided to refuse them. But they know they have to try. And something else I was about to say. Hold on. Even if you don't want to be with them on like a relationship, like a romantic relationship level, they still would love to be your friend because they're hopeful that maybe it could turn into more if you're not open to trying like a exclusive relationship with them, because that's what they really want. Now that they recognize what's really going on. Many times people that go through this, they don't even know what be going on. They have to catch on because they just living and don't realize that they in a whole situation. They don't realize when they're being preyed upon. To be fair. Yeah, they're in this energy of being very fair because they know that they did wrong. So they're going to still come towards you, even with the nerves and all, because they are nervous. However, they feel like no matter whatever you say is fair, because they know that they was not making like good choices when it comes to you. Leg up. I just heard with or without them, they feel like you're gonna be okay. Exchanging gifts, but they want to be there with you. They want to like support you and give you gifts, and they want to be a gift to you. You see how the cat is like trying to reach for the hand, like supporting her in her movements. Like, hey, I'll help you. You need help dancing? You need help with that twirl? The kitty said, meow. Okay, I can help. Let me help you. I can help you do it. That's how they are with you. TikTok. Every time that TikTok, sometimes they feel like their heart drop when they think about you. You know, like when you're on a roller coaster and your heart feel like it dropped into your stomach, or you have that feeling of butterflies when you hear some bad news and your heart drop into your stomach. That's how they feel. Observer. By the book Deep Knowing, they know that they have some type of spiritual journey that they're supposed to be on with you, and they're being patient right now and observing and just trying to just wait. They're waiting to they're waiting for instruction. I just heard they're just waiting for instruction. They're observing though. Just really admiring you too. Because remember I said the leg up is them saying that they feel as though you're going to be okay with or without them. Not that they like that idea or anything, but they respect you for it. And also by the book is, I'm getting traditional. Like this is someone who wants a family and they feel like their time is running out because they're getting a little older. They could be in their 30s because this TikTok card says 30. I feel like this person wants to have kids. I keep on seeing like this energy of children because there's a baby cub trying to get on its parents' back. And then there is a family of elephants here. So yeah, this person wants to have a family with you. They want so much with you, but they just feel like they know they messed up. And if you said no, they know they feel like they wouldn't even be mad at you. They would be disappointed in themselves, but not mad at you. But they would always hope that one day you would give them a chance. But they overall, they have a deep knowing that they're supposed to collaborate with you in life in some way. With the observer, because they just been paying. And as a fox, so this person's a little sly slick. So they be watching thinking you don't know. And maybe you don't know. There's also something about your intuition. They not only appreciate your intuition, but they really think it's amazing. They think your intuition is like, wow, how you do that? That's how they look at you. They think you're very special. That's very sweet. They was going through some things, okay? They was just going through a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But now that they get themselves, they understand themselves a little more. Now they're more open to the true possibilities that they have as opposed to the restrictions that they were living. They realize that there's so much more to living. Okay, so that's it for this message. Everything you do it with love. Thank you for being here. I'll see you in the next one.